What's going on? If you are tuning in to this episode, it is likely that you are struggling with your weight loss, and maybe this is something that has been affecting you or plaguing you for your entire life. In this video, I want to be talking about the quick fundamental properties of how to actually lose weight and why what you're doing isn't going to provide you the results that you want. Don't feel bad, don't take it personal. I struggled with this for 2 decades of my life. I was also in the same boat as you, trying to eat healthy, doing fad diets, but I never saw weight loss results. And the number one reason why is because I was never tracking calories. Calories is literally the only thing that matters for weight loss. I don't care if you are postpartum, if you believe you have thyroid issues, if you, I don't know, I guess have PCOS, going through menopause. I don't know if you're a man, what you could be going through, but I don't care what condition you think or you do have. Either way, it boils down to calories. You need to know how many calories you are consuming, and you need to know how many calories you are exerting through physical activity to be able to gauge if you are doing what is necessary for weight loss. So I think of it as building a business. Are you doing what is needed on a business standpoint to have a successful business, or are you just going through the motions and hoping it works out? Just going through the motions and hoping it works out is exactly what eating healthy means. You want to know why? It's because eating healthy tracks your micronutrients. It's your vitamin levels in food. It has zero correlation to the amount of calories. You could eat as many nuts, as much peanut butter, as much avocados as you want, as much fruit and vegetables, but they don't take into account that you could overconsume these foods. They don't teach you that. They just teach, oh, you're eating healthy. It's a healthy food source. How can you get fat eating healthy? It doesn't make sense until you factor in calories. Calories is literally the energy source of our body. So calories in, calories out. We need to be exerting more energy than we consume. This is weight loss. Weight gain is you need to be consuming more calories than you exert. Think about it as a budget. If you have a budget, you need to make sure that each expense is properly allocated to actually fit your budget. When you eat healthy or follow a fad diet, what it does is it doesn't give you a budget, but it rather just gives you the expenses. And how can you budget the expenses accordingly to fit your budget if you don't know what the budget is? And that's why all these fad diets, eating healthy, it's all just a sham and a scam. And I wish I would have known this when I was a teenager and I didn't have to starve myself to try to lose weight and hospitalize myself. So learn from my mistakes. Calories in, calories out is all you need to do. So with that information, what can you do? Number one, look up a BMR calculator. Your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, is how many calories your body burns at rest. When you use a calculator, you want nothing other than the BMR number. You do not want to use the sedentary active levels of calories. You do not want to do that. You want to take your BMR and you want to subtract upwards of 1,000 calories. This depends on your weight, but at minimum, subtract 500. So 500 to 1,000 calories subtract from your BMR. That gives you your calorie deficit. You may have heard that term before, your calorie deficit, and that's what you need to lose weight. If you're in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. If you are in a calorie surplus, you will gain weight. Deficit, meaning we are depriving, we are under the mark. Surplus, you're over the mark. You have too much of. We need too little of calories to allow our body to eat away at itself to lose weight. That's literally what weight loss is. It uses our body fat as energy. Okay, you got the BMR, you calculated the calorie deficit. Now you need to start tracking all the foods you're eating. Use an app like MyFitnessPal. There's other apps out there on the market too. I provide my clients with their own nutritional tracking app through my coaching software that they can use. Um, Learn calories. Stop looking at the carbs. Stop looking at the fats and the proteins. Right now, just focus on calories and the serving sizes. You need to understand how much you're eating if you want to lose weight. Okay, you got the BMR, you have your calorie deficit, you know how to start tracking your food. Now, what's the next step? Physical activity. You want to be prioritizing not only cardio, which burns calories, but you want to be investing into your body frame, your muscular foundation, so that when you do lose weight, you don't get saggy and have a ton of loose skin. So what does that mean? You want to be incorporating weight training and cardio. Prioritize your weight training. It's a long-term investment, but the cardio will give you overnight results that will help keep you motivated. And then with that being said, how do we correlate that back to the diet? Now prioritize protein in your diet. You have your calorie deficit, you have your BMR. Now focus on a high protein diet. The protein will help in so many different ways, but that's a whole nother podcast episode in of itself. Prioritize your protein, please. Drink enough water. Drink upwards of a gallon a day. Water helps with weight loss. It is literally the number one thing that I recommend people. Not only does it keep you full and keep your stomach full, but it actually helps with your hormone levels. And if your hormone levels are out of whack, you're going to struggle a ton to lose weight, both physically and mentally. Mentally being you're going to starve more, you're going to have more hunger hormones, hunger signals. And then physically, your hormones, if not working properly, you literally won't lose weight. So number one, find your BMR. Number two, calculate your calorie deficit. Number three, let's start adding some physical activity. Weight training and cardio is ideal. And then finally, focus on the high protein, get sufficient water intake, and you are set up for weight loss. My name is Zach Vago. If you do not know, I am the sole owner and I am the only one on my team at the Weight Loss Professor. This is my business. I am a fitness coach. I lost 180 pounds back in 2021 by myself. I had no help. I had to teach myself everything. No personal trainer, no dietitian, no nutritionist, just hard work. And I was sick of being the fat kid my entire life and getting made fun of. So you know what? I made a change. Couldn't live another day fat. I wanted to die. Here I am, taught me everything, and now I help other people out of that same dark hole. So pleasure getting to meet you. I hope this helps, and good luck on your fitness journey. Please use me as a contact. Ask for an invite to my private weight loss group. I'd love to invite you, and take care and good luck on your weight loss journey. It's not going to be easy, but with a solid plan, calculating your calorie deficit and having your macros locked in, you have a recipe for success, and I believe in you. Take care and God bless.